My CBI contact told me there is a planned meeting next week with the director Al-Alak to review the status of the committee work and plan out the next phase of the project to delete the zeros. I was told that the CBI will no longer be supporting the currency auctions come the end of the year. She told me they are now working on many more foreign banks besides the already arranged four US banks that are going to also come into process of supporting the international conversion of dinar to dollars on payment of imports to Iraq. Why would these other banks want to exchange dinars if they were not going to be worth something and globally traded? This news was very good news for all of us. It tells us there is going to be some huge change in policy of currency exchange for international trade with Iraq. Al-Sudani and Trump agree to coordinate to stop regional wars and meet soon. Sudani held a telephone call with President Trump and Mr. Trump said, "I'm going to help end the conflict in that whole region that you got there," and they agreed to meet in the near future. Frank, yeah, they'll meet before he becomes president in January. Mark my word, the whole world is calling Sudani because of your monetary reform success, and now the whole world is calling my President Trump, because they know they will now be successful with him. Sudani only talks to people that want to be successful with him. Sudani issues 6 directives to increase financial inclusion and raise its indicators in all governates. These include increasing number of banking branches, modern technologies, banking services, etc. They have modernized their banking system for the rise in value of their currency. This is all part of their white papers and economic reforms. One of their goals is to raise the purchasing power of the dinar for all Iraq. That means a revaluation, RV, or reinstatement. I know that Sunday, which is the first banking day for Iraq and most of the Middle East, will produce a new rate of the Iraqi dinar, and they have already been trading and buying and selling using the Iraqi dinar in the Middle East for about a week and a half so far. Iraq will be, is a currency hub. Al-Sudani, the Grand 4 port is Iraq's largest project. They're going to have 90 berths, it's going to be the biggest port in the Middle East. It's going to take some time and they've been working on it for quite a long time, but now it's open. It's very deep. They can fit the massive ships. They're heavy, they sink when fully loaded, so they need a deep port to navigate in. This is one of them. After the extension of the legislative term, parliamentary movement to pass 5 important laws, I believe one of those is the HCL. Al-Sudani officially announces Iraq's receipt of the 5 berths of the Grand 4 port. What we're being told is we can get notifications over the weekend, but the exchanges that we make for our currencies would start on Tuesday, the 12th of November, so still a few days away. A country's exchange rate is not a random act. An exchange rate is a reaction to a country's economic growth, inflationary pressure. Until Iraq passes laws, diversifies their economy, creates economic success, there will be no change in the value of the dinar. Alak is on television calling for the price of oil in the budget to be adjusted to $40. It's currently at $70. The only reason we see this happening is Alak knows there is going to be a rate change. Frank, that's right, because of a new exchange rate that is coming and because of the oil that will be used in 2025 with the new exchange rate. Iraq intends to increase the International Monetary Fund by equivalent of 1.45 trillion dinar. They pay off their debt, inflation is down, interest rates have dropped, foreign currency reserves have increased, 152.6 tons of gold. Does that sound like a country that's still going to stay at 1,310 with their exchange rate? They were praising Sudani on the television on what he has done in our last 2 years. We all were going crazy because it's fantastic stuff, everything that he has done. Remember what Shabibi said back in the day when he was alive: in order for the rate change, Iraq must have both stability and security. Frank, these are the telltale signs. This is the evidence that you seek. Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani discussed with US President-elect Donald Trump the issue of ending wars in the region. Al-Sudani's office said in a statement, Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani made a phone call Friday, with US President-elect Donald Trump, in which he expressed his congratulations to the President, and the American people on the occasion of winning the elections, and the great confidence that the American people have given him. He added, the two sides also affirmed their desire to advance the strategic partnership between the two countries, and to strengthen bilateral relations in ways that go beyond the security aspect, through close cooperation in the fields of economy, finance, energy, and technology. According to the statement, the Prime Minister indicated that he was aware of Trump's words and promises during the election campaign, which included his commitment to ending wars in the region, and the two sides agreed to coordinate together to achieve this.